Alright guys, Killamckillcam here, and this is going to be another episode of Fallout 4, and this is the beginning of the game. And I want to tell you guys, man, this is my third playthrough. I already did one, probably about not even halfway through, just a few of the missions, this mission that you see here, and a couple others. I think I made my way to the Diamond City and ended up deleting that one because I just didn't like a lot of the decisions that I made and the way that I played the game. You know, I've played Fallout in the past on the PlayStation 3, but not a lot. You know, during the PlayStation 3 era, I was up Call of Duty's ass. It's all I wanted to play, dude. I was one of those guys that believed if it wasn't Call of Duty, then that game was garbage, you know. And I really wish I didn't have that mindset back then. I wish I would have played more games, but you know how it is. But I'm really liking this Fallout 4 a lot. You know, prior to playing Fallout 4, I played Destiny every single day. It consumed most of my time, and Destiny is a good game, but it is such a grind, and it's just endless. And this game also is kind of endless, but endless in a good way, dude. It's like every time you do something, you're achieving something. Where in Destiny, dude, you can play for a week and not get anything out of the game, dude, other than just playing the game. So I'm not dismissing Destiny, but I'm going to say that Fallout 4 was a much needed break from Destiny. And on my second playthrough, I've already made it all the way up until I got banished from the Institute. Now, if you don't know what the Institute is, I'm not going to give you a spoiler, but it's basically a place that you go in pursuant to your son, Sean. And I just didn't like the way the game was going. I made a few bad decisions. And this game is filled with decisions that you have to make that are going to affect your gameplay later in the game. And having already been through, now this is my third playthrough, and I haven't made it on the third playthrough. I haven't made it very far. Basically what I did and what I decided from the second playthrough was that I was going to do all the Minutemen quests, and this is one of the very first Minutemen quests. I guess it's not really a Minutemen quest, it's just pretty much still the introduction to the game, but this is leading up to meeting the Minutemen, and you'll see later in the video I'm going to go help the Minutemen defend the museum against a bunch of raiders, and then we're going to make our way down to the sanctuary. So in this video, basically, there's not a lot to explain. I skipped the first part where you get out of the vault, you go down to your house, you find Coswell, and then you search, you know, for stuff. Now, what I would recommend doing is taking the time to search for everything, especially while you're in the sanctuary. There's a lot of stuff that's going to come very useful. And if you're going to play Fallout 4 and you're going to play it seriously and you're going to want to do well in this game, you're going to want to loot and scavenge as much as possible. And the reason why I decided to do all the Minutemen quests before I went on to Diamond City and doing other things is because you're going to find, especially in the beginning, because you're going to be underleveled, underarmed, and you're not going to have that much gear. Now, later in this video, you're going to see me get a power suit. But that power suit only has one fusion core, and it will run out very quickly. Now, these power suits will help you get through quests easier because of the armor. If you just go in there wearing leathers or raider leathers, you're not going to have as much armor, and it's going to be harder to complete the quests. Now, the other reason why you're going to want to scavenge and do side missions before you continue on to Diamond City is because you're going to want to find loot and ammo and guns and gear, and all of that stuff is going to help you tremendously with future quests. It is going to make it a lot easier. I wouldn't just go into this game thinking that you're just going to go into these quests guns blazing and just get through them. If you try that approach, you're going to die a lot. I swear to God you will. So basically, this video here is just it's 26 minutes, and it's basically I'm going to go to the museum and I'm going to help defend the museum with the Minutemen against the Raiders, and then we're going to make our way down to the sanctuary. And that's where this video ends. In the next video, I'm going to show you guys the sanctuary and how to get the sanctuary trophy very quickly. And basically what you had to do is you had to build up the sanctuary, and it requires a lot of materials. Now, on my first playthrough, I thought that you had to scavenge the land to get all these materials to build up the sanctuary, but you don't. Basically, when you go to the workshop or you hold down the center pad on your controller while you're in the sanctuary, it will highlight a lot of things in yellow that you can just press the square button and scrap it for those materials. And you'll see how I did that in my next video. And basically it's a very easy way to get the sanctuary trophy. Now in this video, like I said, I'm going to go to the museum and I'm going to defend the museum with the Minutemen, and I'm going to start the Minutemen quest. And then you're going to see a bobblehead location and a comic book location. And then other than that, it's pretty self-explanatory. A lot of people who play Fallout 4 probably have already done this. I'm a little late getting the videos up to YouTube. Last week when I was playing the game, like I said, I'd done it. This is my third character that I've made. Like I said, the first one, I just didn't like a lot of the decisions that I made, because by the time I got into Diamond City, I was still, like I said, very underarmed and didn't have a lot of gear, didn't have a lot of gun, didn't have a lot of bullets. And a problem that you're going to run into when you go into these quests is that you're going to run very low on ammo. This game does not give you very much ammo. Now there's a perk that you can apply to your character once you level up a few times that lets you find more ammo in, when you're looting items. When you find a chest, when you find a box, when you're looting these guys here, like you see I'm doing here for an example. So that's another reason why I decided to do all the Minutemen quests first, is because you want ammo. You're going to go into these quests and you're going to run very low on ammo. There's even a video that I'm going to have here in a couple days where I'm with Preston from the Minutemen. You'll see him here in a minute, where I go into a building and I'm trying to beat a bunch of ghouls, and there's this one glowing ghoul that's very hard to beat, and some of the enemies will have a little skull beside their health bar, and what that skull means is that they're several levels ahead of you and they're going to be extremely hard to beat. So I ended up having to leave that area, going back to the sanctuary, getting my armor suit. Like I said before, the armor is going to help you out tremendously. So what I've done along the way is I've done a bunch of the quests and I found a bunch of fusion cores, and later in the week I will show you guys a video. You may already know of it. It's the vendor. Hold on one second. Alright, sorry about that. I had to press a button on my headphones. It was about to shut down. So later in the week when I upload a video, and I'll show you guys the vendor glitch. And basically what it is that you can repeatedly sell one piece of ammunition to a vendor and you will be able to buy everything that he has. Now it's kind of like a glitch and it's kind of cheesy and it's not the way the game is meant to played. But in my personal opinion, this game just does not give you enough ammo to get through the quests the way they wanted it to be played. So that's another reason why I didn't go through and go straight to Diamond City. I highly recommend doing all the Minutemen quests. If you do it the way that I did, and if you do it the way that I'm going to show you how to do it, then once you get to Diamond City and you start the main storyline from there, then by then you will have all the gear and the guns that you'll need to make the quest a lot easier, and I'm going to show you guys how to do that. So for the rest of the video, I'm not going to commentate. There's not too much that I need to say about this particular quest. Like I said, if you played Fallout 4, then you've already been through this. later in the series, I will show you guys and commentate and show you guys how to do some of the harder quests. I found easier ways of doing them, and hopefully you guys like the series. Hopefully you guys like the commentary. With that being said, guys, I hope you guys subscribe, hit that like button, leave me a comment in the section below. Tell me what you guys think of the video, what you guys think of the game. And until next time, guys, peace. Hey, and thanks for watching.
Don't have the key.
Is that a hero, huh?
Man, I don't know who you are, but your timing's impeccable. Preston Garvey, Commonwealth Minuteman.
Maybe?
Minutemen? So now I'm traveling backward in time?
Protect the people at a minute's notice. That was the idea. So I joined up, wanted to make a difference. And I did, but
God damn it.
things fell apart. Now it looks like I'm the last Minuteman left standing.
Who are these people?
Just folks looking for a new home, a fresh start. I've been with them since Quincy. Lexington looked good for a while, but the ghouls drove us out of there. A month ago, there were 20 of us. Yesterday, there were 8. Now we're 5. It's just me, the Longs, Marcy and June. That's old Mama Murphy on the couch. And this here is Sturgis.
Hey.
Sorry. Sounds rough.
God damn it.
Thanks. It's good to meet someone who really cares. Anyway, we figured Concord would be a safe place to settle. Those raiders proved us wrong.
That ain't it.
But, well, we do have one idea.
One good idea can make all the difference.
Sturgis, tell him.
There's a crashed vertibird up on the roof. Old school. Pre-war. You might have seen it. Well, looks like one of its passengers left behind a seriously sweet goodie. We're talking a full suit of cherry T-45 power armor. Military issue.
I like it.
Yeah, I thought you might. Protection with an added bonus. Get the suit. You can rip the minigun right off the vertibird. Do that, and those raiders get an express ticket to hell. You dig?
Minigun. Now we're talking.
I know, right? Only there's one hitch. The suit's out of juice. Probably been dry for 100 years. It can be powered up again. But we're a bit stuck.
So, what's the solution?
What you'll need is an old pre-war FC, a standardized fusion core, your high-grade, long-term nuclear battery used by the military and some companies way back when. And we know right where to find one.
But we can't get to the damn thing. It's down in the basement, locked behind a security gate. Look, I fix stuff. I tinker. Bypassing security ain't exactly my forte. You could give it a shot.
Can't be too hard. I'll see what I can do.
Well, all right. Maybe our luck's finally turning around. Once you jack the core into the power armor and grab that minigun, those raiders will know they picked the wrong fight. Good luck.
Excellent.
Now look who dogged me, bro.
There we go.
Brought to us. Careful, kid. There's something coming. And it's
Sweet.
angry.
Through the back room and up to the roof. I'll hold them off from here. Go!
Don't think I can pick this.
No more British occupation! Back to England with you! You have your tea back, you! Chicken nips! By the crown! Remember, lads, all taxation without representation! Come on, Doyle. Right, Hancock, and back to London, boys! Away, men of Middlesex! The King's regulars are coming out!
Here. Boss! We got somebody up here!
Why don't you get down here? Show me that fancy gun. Not a lot of people could get past my boys. Give you that! Light him up!
You okay?
I'm fine, Preston. Quit fussing.
Hi.
That was a pretty amazing display. I'm just glad you're on our side.
You guys gonna be okay now?
Yeah, for a while anyway. We can at least move someplace. Listen, when we first met, you asked about the Minutemen. One thing you should know about us, we help out our friends. So here, for everything you've done, thank you.
What happens now?
For the longest time, Mama Murphy's had a vision of a place called Sanctuary. Some old neighborhood, but one we can make new again. Why don't you come with us? I could really use your help.
All right, Garvey. I'm in.
Oh, that's wonderful. But there's more to your destiny, isn't there? I've seen it, and I know your pain.
Please, tell me. I need to know.
You're a man out of time, out of hope. But all's not lost. I can feel your son's energy. He's alive.
I knew it. Please tell me where he is. I need to find my son.
I can't see him. Not clearly. But I feel his life force. He's out there. And even I don't need the sight to tell you where you should start looking. The great green jewel of the Commonwealth. Diamond City. The biggest settlement around.
what's in Diamond City? Is Sean there?
Look, kid, I'm tired now. Maybe you'll bring me some chems later. The site will paint a clearer picture.
No. Mama Murphy, we talked about this. That junk. It's gonna kill you.
Ah, shush, Preston. We're all gonna die eventually. We're gonna need the site. And our new friend here, he's gonna need it too. Now let's get going. Sanctuary awaits.
All right, folks. Thanks to
She knows about
We
it?
need to keep moving.
You mean she had one of her visions while she was stoned out of her gourd? And now you want us to just head out on another wild goose chase based on no better plan than Mama Murphy saw it?
It can hardly
Hold
turn
on,
out any
hold on.
worse than...
Everybody just take it easy. We're all in this together, right? So Marcy, you got a better idea of what we should do next? Anybody? Well then, Sanctuary it is. Let's just hope it lives up to its name.
Come on, June, it's time to go.
Oh, okay.